And back with trails through daylight. It's still the intermission.
One girl's courage will change history.
One girl's courage will change history.
Dawn of the revolution.
That looks like the menu for a PS2 game. What happened? Oh right, I got a phone call and I got to meet a mysterious person on the highway for some reason. Or an expressway. Whatever that is.
Off we go.
Got it.
Got it.
Right.
Have I done everything? Yep. Let's go see what they want then. Sounds like a fun drive, but once we head out, we're not going to be back for a good long while. Is there anything else I got to do before we call it? Nope. Oh, that was tight. This is so exciting. It feels like we're in that spy movie we saw last month. You really liked that one, didn't you? I'd make fun of you for being a kid about it, but this whole thing's got my interest too. But just how do you plan to just how do they plan to establish contact with us? My thoughts exactly. I assume it will involve the in-vehicle Zephyr. Nope, they're just gonna honk. There they are. Wait, ain't that... Oh, it's the Z1 driver. I feel like I've seen him. Oh my god. Oh, it's that smug-ass racer from a while back. Maxim Logan, the top Z1 race car driver. Yeah, that guy who always seems to be shooting himself in the foot. Very. We're Arkride Solutions. You the guy Bamoti wanted us to meet?
That's right. Maxim Logan here. It's been a while, Spriggan.
It's been a while, Spriggan.
I'd like to ask you to do a job for me. Or, 4SPG, as I believe you call him. Now, would it be a problem if we kept this conversation completely off the record?
I'm sorry, but this is going on YouTube. Oh, it's just a dog. Wait, is it? It's a form of cutting-edge technology called an orbital drone. No need to be afraid, he won't bite. If you say so. Montmartre. Is this a bistro? It looks so cozy. It is. The food served here is wonderful too. And we're lucky enough to get to eat here all the time. It's no secret that holes in the wall like this tend to taste surprisingly good. I should blend in a lot better here than the luxury restaurants I usually frequent. Oh no, what's Yumi gonna do?
Hey, hey! What you doing?
There's nobody here.
Got you!
Oh, it's just a child.
Just a child.
Just what on earth was that for?
She's the granddaughter of this bistro's owner. Go easy on him, Humes. He's technically a client.
Okay. But you should still take off your glasses. They make you look weird.
Well, wasn't she a rude little thing? I wouldn't be wearing these sunglasses if I had a choice in the matter.
Don't let it get to you. You're the one who landed yourself in this situation, so you kind of did have a choice. Perhaps we should make our way to the office before we draw a crowd. Yeah, we'll hear your story up there. I want you to help me find someone. Getting right to the point. Oh God, does he not realise that that was Judith and the sunglasses? Getting right to the point, huh? Tell us more. A woman. Oh God. A woman, to be more specific. As you know, I'm single at the moment. However, there was one woman in the past I was very close to. Okay, so no. We did break up after a while. But I later heard that she gave birth to our child. Oh wow. Huh. Buzz Raider wasn't kidding about you being a piece of shit, huh? They do say that our heroes are often corrupt. I see there is some truth to that. You're getting it all wrong. Are we? I'm not so sure we are. At least let me explain how it all happened, please. It all began 8 years ago, back when I was 23. Z1 had just started to become a big thing, and I was a rookie racer who was struggling to make it into the big leagues. One day, I was in a major accident during one of my races and was badly injured. I was rushed to hospital, and it was there we first met. She devoted her whole being to helping me recover, and thanks to her tireless care and physical therapy, I did. It was a downright miracle. When the time came for me to be discharged from the hospital, I summoned the courage to tell her how I felt, and the two of us started dating. She was both a strong-willed and kind woman, and before I knew it, I was head over heels in love with her. After I'd begged her enough times, she agreed to live with me too. It was a little while after that I finally returned to racing. Thinking back, those were the happiest days of my life. Due in no small part to the support I got from her, I ended up winning my first post-recovery championship. Then I won the following championship, then the next one after that. Before I knew it, people were treating me like some kind of hero. Uh-oh. Everyone wanted my attention. I was out partying one night after another. And, I'm not proud of it. I had more than a few one-night stands with other women around the time too. Then one day, she suddenly disappeared from my life, leaving only a single note behind. I was filled with regret for my actions, but I didn't know what to say to her, so I just wallowed in self-loathing and let her go. But 2 years later, I went to visit the same hospital where we first met for a regular checkup. And I learned by pure chance that when she'd left me, she'd learned she was pregnant and also left her job. I was so shocked that I tried to get a co-worker she was close with to give me a way to contact her. But she wouldn't give me a drop of information, no matter what I said. I pestered her enough that she told me she'd call the guild if I didn't stay away from her. I think I'd do the same in her position too, honestly. You really are the worst. Well, I certainly see why you can't ask the police for help with this. She chose to remove you from her life. Trying to chase her down now would likely just be seen as stalking. Yeah, if you went to the guild with this, you'd be in for a bad time. I mean, if he's got a kid, he has a right. So that's why, when this latest news hit, you decided to come to us. That's right. You might not believe me, but I've changed a lot since then. Really? I do still go out partying, but I've always kept myself in check. I swear that on Edios' name. I've actually been using a lot of my free time over the past few years, travelling around in hopes of finding her and our child. Make that 4 years, in fact. Wow. That is quite a lot of time. Still, even if you aren't actually dating Lanster, it sure sounds like you were happy to get to know her a bit better, if you catch my drift. Uh-oh. Just women, ... She just asked me out for a meal and I accepted. Really, there wasn't anything more to it than that. We'd never interacted much before that, so I didn't have a clue why she invited me, and I certainly had no intentions of crossing any lines with her. Besides, what man in my position wouldn't be at least a little tempted if such a beautiful woman made a move on him? And here comes the excuses. I bet Mira that if this ex of yours saw that Buzz Raider story, she'd start shaking her head.
You're right. Perhaps that should have been enough to sever the last sliver of hope remaining for me. If there was ever any hope at all. As long as I still have a chance, please, I'm begging you. I need your help.
Well, nothing we've heard so far tells me you didn't bring this all on yourself. Not a bit of it. But I think it still qualifies as a 4 SPG based on Van's guidelines. Indeed, it's a request that can't be taken to the Guild or the police while still being within reason. Van. So, what's her name? Do you have any photos of her? Sorry, but I can't tell you her name just yet. What do you mean you can't tell us her name? I know you've saved me before, but I'm still not fully sure I can trust you. I don't want to cause any more trouble for her or our child than I already have. Oh? Not sure you should be making demands when you've got nowhere else to go. Perhaps, though, I do understand his intent. You can never be too careful. What are we going to do? What are we going to be using to find them then? We'll at least want a photograph. That would give us some options in searching. Unfortunately, I don't have any. That's part of the reason why I've been reduced to wandering around searching for them myself. But it only occurred to me recently that there is one picture I took with her still in existence. I just don't have it. Before we moved in together, we went to the Dirk Memorial Park on a date. While we were there, we participated in a special event in an area of the park that's now been closed off due to monsters. The picture's in a time capsule we buried in front of the memorial tree there. I want you to come and help me dig it up. This really does look like a nice little bistro. The stew and the Hamburg steaks are my favourite. The food they serve with alcohol isn't half bad either. They know what pairs perfect with Beijou. Figures you go right for the hard drinks. You're making me want to stop by once we're done at the park. No, I can't. I just attract attention and cause them trouble. You're worrying yourself over nothing if you ask me. They also do takeout if that's more to your liking. We can vouch for those too. Their sandwiches are always first rate. Oh, Yumi.
Aw, work must be super busy for them, huh?
Are they already off on another job?
Yeah, they drove off with some weird guy with blonde hair.
Oh my god, no, you can't, you gotta be kidding me. That's not his daughter and that's the woman, is it? Oh, that's way too bloody obvious. Seriously? It can't be, this has got to be a red herring.
You're so silly, Yume. Well, are you ready to go?
Yep! Yay! I get to go shopping with Mommy!
No, they did that on purpose. It can't be her. I'll tell you her name once we get the photo. Sorry, but that's the best way for me to make sure you guys are good in my book. Don't worry about it. That streak might just go both ways. Huh? If we get our hands on that photo, we might be able to use the net to really narrow things down. I'm sure Rosette would know the specifics more than me. Right, we should be able to search for the woman in question using city data and license information, which obviously anyone could just get. There are a plethora of legal avenues we can take to identify her if we look hard enough. Really now, how the times have changed. Just so you know, we're not going to cross any lines that aren't meant to be crossed. And even if we do locate her, there's a chance we might not tell you. What? Why not? Well, this is just an example, but it's possible she might have gotten married. In that situation, telling you her contact info might be, it'll come down to the situation and my judgment, and regardless of how things go, I'll be collecting payment. That's ridiculous. No, I suppose that makes perfect sense. I see. So she might have gotten married. What? You really thought she'd still be single? If she's as wonderful as you say, I'm sure she must have a lot of admirers. Oh, yeah, you're right. If anything could make it more sense for her to be married. Don't tell me I'm too late. We're just talking possibilities. Well, if that turns out to be the case, then I swear I'll give up then and there. And I will, of course, pay for your services, so please, help me. Alright, then let's put together a plan. I'm not sure they needed that. Well, if it isn't Arkwright Solutions at it again. Back on official business today? What can I say? Another day, another mirror. Basically, we need to get into the sealed off part of the park to sort something out for our client. Think you can help us out? You must mean the forest. No matter how often we clear it of monsters, they always have a way of reappearing. The closure was only ever intended to be temporary, but it's stayed like that for 5 years now. Regardless, I'm sure you guys will be fine. Go ahead and take this. Obtained Memorial Park Forest Key. Much obliged. We'll be sure to give it back on the way out. I don't believe you, Van. Very smooth, ignoring the official part of that ranger's question. This doesn't feel entirely ethical to me. Huh? I don't get it. What's the big deal? You're as underhanded as ever. Oh well, at least now we can get in and retrieve that photo. Sure, if there's anything left of it still to be found, that is. The sealed off forest in question appears to be to the left. We should make our way over. Maxim is now accompanying the party. Oh, there's people here today. Look for Maxim's time capsule. Whoa, this path is so pretty. The autumn leaves look beautiful. The cosmos seem to be at their peak too. Yeah, it almost feels like a waste to keep it sealed off. Yeah, it's just the monsters. Oh god, not spiders. But there weren't any here 7 years ago. We're gonna have more than just those little ones to deal with too. What? Warning, warning, large enemy presence detected. Well, that doesn't sound good. That must be where the monsters that rule this area is. Van, I was thinking the same thing. This might be our perfect chance. If we must, we at least need to make sure we're ready first. What will you do, Mr. Lugan? I suspect it will be safer for you to wait here at the entrance. I can never do that. This memory means the world to me. I can't just leave it to you to recover it. I'm confident in my reflexes and agility, if nothing else. So please, let me come with you. Works for me. I think you'll be fine. Just keep hold of this for me, would you? The shovel for digging up the capsule? Oh, okay, sure. Use it if you gotta defend yourself. But don't be reckless. Stay behind us. It's just a precaution though. Leave all the monsters to us. No need to heal. Oh god. It's huge.
This place is just how I remember
I'll
it.
take it from here.
I'm going.
They call this area Sunstream Grove. She and I used to go on strolls here.
Oh god, he's really annoying.
I'm on.
Here goes.
Next one.
Take this.
Oh.
Now, let's finish the job.
Okay, what am I doing? Attack.
Hit him fast, Fairy.
A chance.
Here's a little more. Here's our chance.
Activating skill. No.
Okay. On the lookout for oh my god, it's
Oh, these
a fat
figures look
chocobo.
excellent.
The good work, Ketra.
An old chocobo?
Threat level high. Be extremely cautious.
A green chocobo. Oh my god.
Payback time. You'll pay for the time for the main event. Vandalize! Raid! Here's our chance. Time for the main event.
Just squash
Here's our
the
chance.
chicken.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect chance. Ha, yeah. Ha, yeah.
How'd you miss?
Yeah, yeah.
It's so big. Okay. Please be
Ooh, a
something
treasure
nice.
chest. I can live
Golden
with this.
ring.
Nice job,
Grants
Agnes.
ATS medium when HP is low. I guess that could be useful. Is this massive
pond
toad?
brings back so many memories. I used to come by and count all the red fish.
The red fish.
On one occasion, I nearly fell into the water. But she grabbed my arm and pulled me close.
Give me.
You mind saving the reminiscing for later? We're kind of trying to fight monsters here.
Have some more.
I can live with this.
Good work, Agnes.
Get in combat.
Take this son.
We can win right now.
Take this out. There's still more. Take this.
Legendary
You picked the wrong
champion.
guy to fight.
Defeated 1,000 or more enemies in command battle or field battle. Okay. Doing my bit for destroying the monster population.
Let's get to work.
An enemy mob. Want to clear him out?
Good. Hopefully I got some nice data. Take this.
Next one.
Come on.
Gotcha. This is it. I'll take you Activate charts. Got a whole slew of them.
Get all of them in one.
Bracer. Hit them fast, Fairy. Got a whole slew of them. Bracer.
Easy peasy. Where are we going? Straight.
Nice.
Little detour
Gazebo.
into the
You're a
gazebo.
true
Where we'd stop to
professional
have
there.
lunch.
Oh god, more reminiscing. Red
Get up
metal.
early just to fix mine, and let me tell you, her lunches were the greatest in all the...
Here we go again. Stop within the next 5 seconds. I'm gonna rip his tongue out.
That's not very nice, Aaron.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Oh. Fat chocobo
Threat
again.
level high. Be extremely cautious. Engaging enemy.
Gotcha.
We can win right now.
A chance. Great.
Perfect chance. No. Yes. There. You're open.
Nice. Moving on up.
I did it. Powered up.
48.
Now, let's make the first move.
Take this.
Right there.
Sit down. Take this. Take this.
Let's keep moving ahead.
Looks like the gang's all here. There. Gotcha. It's done. Next. There.
I think I've grown a little. This is it. Activate shards. Here's our chance.
Have some more.
Fairy.
Sucker.
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
You did perfect, Fairy.
Be careful. That thing looks mean.
Looks like the gang's all here. Let's get to work. Gotcha.
Let's pull it together and fight.
There. Take the sun. Deploying charge. You got a whole slew. Time for the main event. Hit him fast, Fairy. Time for the... Get down.
There used
You
to be
picked
an
the wrong
enormous
guy to
flower
fight.
bed here.
You're a true professional,
She told me she thought it
man.
was very pretty. That's when I said to her, there's only one flower here that's caught my eye.
Oh, I want to
That's
vomit.
you, baby.
Take the sun.
That line is so cheesy, it almost hurts. But I kind of wish someone would say that to me.
Oh, Anya's a bit softy.
It is certainly devoid of any subtlety, but it is also quite honest.
Thanks as always, Fio.
Yes, corny one-liners can be good sometimes. Go figure.
Oh, what are you teaching Fairy? God, how many are there? here?
An enemy mob. Want to clear him out?
Gotcha!
I'm on it.
Deploying
Oh, I didn't mean that.
You got a whole slew of them. Brace your... It's done! Here goes. Time.
That's all the chest, isn't it? Oh, one more.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You did great, Van.
Ooh, a treasure chest. Be careful. That thing looks mean.
Bet we can rest there.
Boss time?
Whew, that hits the spot.
That tree! I think that's it.
There it is. That's the tree. I'm sure of it. Is the capsule buried under that stone then? So what, there's some kind of monument for brain-dead lovebirds? How dare you? It is under that monument, but still. What's that sound? Get back, champ. Oh god, this massive spider. What is that? A giant spider? Solemn slaughterous spider, Langarantula. Ugh. It's hairy as well. One giant spider and 6 smaller ones. I suspect they'll be a force to be reckoned with. Van, Agnes, I have the Genesis right here. There's no need to hold back against it. Just wear it down some and leave the rest to me. Fine by me. Leave it to us.
Now's your chance to boost.
Wait. Shield.
Keep it up. It's working.
Transmitting code. Activate! Stop right there!
Not getting free.
Got a whole slew of them.
Let's get rid of the little guys. Oh, didn't work.
No, you don't. Perfect chance. There.
Barry!
A chance. Time to go all out.
Which is more wind? Spider Pride.
Perfect chance. There. Barry.
Here's our chance! I'll take care of them.
Initiating drive.
Payback time!
No, you don't.
CP.
Payback time! Payback time!
Initializing drive.
Perfect chance. Too late. You're toast. I'll round them up and scatter them. Blaze. Give me. Gotcha. Activating
Unleashing
skill.
full strength.
gauge limit exceeded.
Barry!
Please, give me...
That's how it goes.
I won't stop here.
I think I've grown
That
up.
was easy. Please be careful, Van. Oh, he's gonna get. Oh.
You call and I answer. What's going on?
There. Oh, she finally shows up. She really is cute. A hologram. No, it's more like our collective unconsciousness is being hacked through spiritual resonance. Indeed, she appears to be an AI powerful enough to perform the vast calculations that would require. You've saved us from a lot of close calls in the past, but I guess this is our first chance to have a proper talk. Just what are you, Mare Bear? Why do you have a sense of self like this?
Will you stop calling me that? Besides, you know who I am. I'm your one-of-a-kind, fantabulous hollow mare! Model MKESV-004.
I'm your one.
I'm being gracious enough to lend you a helping hand as a under the influence of the...
Oh, it's doing this again. It was doing this in Cold Steel. What was the reason for... Interesting. Wait, what? There was nothing to stop us hearing what she said, but even then, I just couldn't comprehend it. Is it something like the gnomes again? And the witch... were they witches or... It was gnomes and... It must have been witches, I can't remember. Indeed, I remember reading about this phenomenon in the reports from Crossbell and the Empire.
This is so annoying. What's this? Are you recording what's happening here?
That's right, we'd prefer not to have to go through all this every time we want to see you. So we were hoping there was a way we can recreate the process and better control the Grendel without deliberately exposing Van to danger.
I see. You humans do think of some fascinating ideas. Even if your methods are a little primitive.
Way to rub it in. Finding words for a fun-sized pipsqueak.
You watch your mouth, redhead.
Please, this is no time for fighting. So you can do it, right? Please, Miss Mare, we need your help.
And now we've tacked on this? Well, whatever. Just be careful. Using it too much will cause...
What?
As long as you're mindful of that, go ahead and decipher the recreation process from your logs later.
Right, understood. Click.
Well then, Van. Will you bear the nightmare, or not?
I will. I'll
What the
bear
hell
it.
was that?
These fragile chains guide me to this realm, where I am now made manifest. I am both the nightmare and the beast that devours it!
Stay back, please!
You did it!
Van!
Well, that was cool.
Time to go all out!
His music's cool as well.
Keep it up! It's working!
Oh, and then it goes into like the main theme.
Make it count.
You're gone!
Spider Pride.
Chance! Blaze.
Energy output at full throttle. Initiating drive. Dispatching shield.
I think the three of them do more damage than Grendel does.
On yes!
Hello!
We'll take that.
Time to go all out!
Take this.
You're gone!
Okay, maybe he does more damage.
Activating drive. Blaze.
Initializing drive. On yes!
Oh no. That definitely did a lot more damage. That did nothing. She's useless.
Keep it up!
I'll work with you.
You're gone!
A chance!
Let's finish it with an S-Craft.
Got you! You're screwed now!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Van, are you okay? Yeah, I'm exhausted, but I'm not hurting. Too much of a workout for the old bones, huh? Shut up. So did it work? Yep. It looks like I recorded everything just fine. How could he record it if it like wasn't actually there? At least Mare was like their consciousness. I don't know. We can work on analysing it as soon as we get back. Just what are you? We'll keep quiet about your business, so we'd sure appreciate it if you keep quiet about ours. Anyway, there's nothing in the way now, so how about we get to treasure hunting? Right, I'll get right on that. This isn't it. Not here either. Here it is, found it. Maxim and... oh god, it's gonna be... It looks to have been made of a corrosive resistant alloy. I can't remember what her name is. But then the one below it... no, god it is, isn't it?
I finally found it. Wow. I look so young in this picture. And there she is right with me. I could never forget her face.
God damn it. It's the bloody cafe owner and the Yumi, the daughter. That has to be... you gotta be kidding me.
What? What is it?
He was literally outside.
Why are you reacting like that?
What are the odds of this? I mean, what, like 101? No, guaranteed, because writers. But everything we've been told about the woman in question does match. Yeah, even down to Yumi's age.
Wait. You don't all happen to know Paulette, do you?
Oh my god.
Don't just go silent on me. Say something!
You literally got attacked by your daughter.
I'm all done, Grandpa!
All done? Well, aren't you such a good girl, Yume?
Yume. So that's her name.
Come to think of it, your eyes are the same colour as hers. Would have been a better twist if she was someone else's kid.
No, it would not!
I hope we did the right thing by telling him where she lives. I have my doubts too, but it's not as though she's married. And I'm not sure how we could have talked our way out of telling him after our reactions earlier. I can't believe the diva of the diner used to date this guy.
Well, sorry for not living up to your standards.
This guy sounds familiar.
I really do appreciate your help finding her, though. But where is Paulette? I don't recall seeing her earlier either.
Maybe buying extra stuff? Sounds right, but sounds about right at this time of day. He doesn't seem to have done anything else. Theo's helping her, but I'm sure she still needs to go out herself sometimes.
Oh, you'd be surprised just how much of a help that little one has been.
Uh-oh. Paulette, how long have you been standing there?
Huh. I was just over at Brenda's store buying some extra seasonings.
Some extra seasonings.
Oh.
Is she going to recognize him? Nope. Yep, she did.
Hey, it's, I don't really know what I'm doing.
Dude's going for it, huh?
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Do we have ourselves a new customer?
Oof. You just slapped him in the face.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Paulette, an employee at this bistro.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
So, you must be a friend of Van's?
Rest in peace. A sigh, her reaction comes as no surprise, of course.
Yeah, you could say that.
Take your sunglasses off.
Sorry. It looks like I mistook you for someone else. I suppose I should get out of your hair now. I'll wire you your mirror as soon as I get a chance.
Maxim, sorry to burst your bubble when you're trying to play it cool, but you leaving your Lino here.
I can see you've had quite the busy day. It's almost time to close up shop for the day, but if you haven't eaten yet, you're welcome to come in for something.
Are you sure about that?
Of course. Monmar's doors are open to anyone and everyone. You're all welcome to come in too, of course. I'll go hop in the kitchen.
That didn't go the way I expected.
This food tastes so good. And yet strangely
salty. Strangely salty. Is that because he did it? He knows.
Paulette.
Huh? What is it?
Well, nothing, but...
Do you know who that is?
Hey, what you crying for, mister?
I don't know if you might have missed it, but he was looking for his long lost girlfriend, who had that when she left him, she had a daughter. So it was his daughter the whole time. He's in for a long ride, if that's anything to go by. There might be a light at the end of the tunnel for him, though. Even if he will have to keep proving his sincerity to earn it. True, but if he can, I'm sure everything will work out for the best. Alright then, that's another job well done. Is that it? I bet he earns a boatload, so he better get ready to pay up. And no matter how damn good a race car driver he is, I'm not so sure I want to accept him as Yume's dad. It doesn't hurt to be happy for people, Van. I might be with him here. I've only just met Paulette, but I can tell she's a lovely woman who deserves only the best. All the regulars downstairs love her too. I've been in her debt for years myself. Still, I can't imagine it'll be easy for him to get back into her good graces, so I'll just sit back and watch smugly until he does. Yeah, he should suffer a little for all he's done. So she does realise then. He's really going to have his work cut out if he wants the old man and the kid to welcome him into their lives too. I don't know, I think the kid will be fine. I think you all need to be a little more forgiving of others. Changing the subject, however, we certainly had some interesting developments on another front, didn't we? Did we ever? Even if it feels like the number of questions that need answering has only increased. Well, we've had dinner, and we've still got plenty of time left before we need to call it a day. You mind getting to work, Watcher? Not at all. This is our time to shine. Yeah, I think there should be enough data to narrow down the triggers for making Mare appear. If you give me a hand, I should be able to have the job done by tonight even. I would be delighted to. I have a wireless network set up already, so that should help. You've been getting yourselves all set up here while I wasn't looking, huh? I think that's a good thing. We can't rely on Ren, for every little thing after all. Just don't expect me to work as fast as she does. I don't think I have that in me. The infamous Kitty is extraordinarily capable as a hacker. No ordinary operator could hope to compare. All of you might as well be using some kind of magic to me. As long as they're willing to do all that work, I'm not even going to think about it. Just leave the tech to the pros. So do you think you'll be able to turn into the Grendel without putting yourself in mortal danger? It's going to be like an S-craft, isn't it? In theory, it should be possible. It looks like Anya's being in the vicinity with at least one Genesis is a mandatory condition, though. So far, you've constantly been putting yourselves in serious danger just to transform and help us win. So I sincerely hope there's some way for you to transform without having to resort to that. And we should be conscious of what Mare said about not relying on the Grendel too much. We'll all do what we can to support you so that you don't have to. I won't let you always shoulder most of the burden yourselves. I won't either. I'm going to keep getting stronger so I can help more. I don't actually care how much danger you have to put yourself in, but I'm not down to have you always steal our thunder. As the concierge assigned to support you, I have been opposed to you exposing yourself to unnecessary risk from the start. Listen here. I'm inclined to agree. After what Mare said, I think this is something you should absolutely only use against the strongest of opponents. Fine. The more people who come work with me, the less I feel like I'm the one in charge. Do you have something else you want to say? Nope. Not at all. Man, someone's whipped. Oh, by the way, we still don't have any idea why we couldn't understand some of what Mare was saying, right? Oh yeah, almost forgot about that.
I'm being gracious enough to lend you a helping hand as a under the influence of the
Helping hand as a... It could be anything.
Just be careful. Using it too much will cause...
It's like a whale. I heard what she was saying. It was more like our brains couldn't process it or something. That's how I would put it. It was almost as if we were listening to an audio recording and part of it was replaced by noise. Yeah, kind of creepy, if we're being real here. It was like we came dangerously close to one of this world's many secrets. Yeah. I'm sorry, I just forget I said something so silly. I've clearly read one too many books. I don't think it was silly at all. If anything, it sounds right. I think it's a possibility we ought to keep in mind. Yeah, for sure. Maybe a client?
Oh, I got through! Phew. I was worried I didn't have the right number.
Who's that? Odette? That sounds like... Ashen? Oh yeah, of course. Good evening, Good evening, guys.
It feels like I haven't talked to you in ages.
Yeah, about 20 hours ago. It's good to see you again, Ashen. It really is. What are you calling about? Decided to give up on Xiao and go after this old fart instead? Of course not. You shut up, Aaron. I hope he hasn't been raising too much of a ruckus over in Edith, by the way. Especially when it comes to women. About that... He does come home smelling like perfume sometimes. What can I say? I like getting to know people. Can we be serious for 5 minutes around here? Also, I'm 5 years younger than Xiao. I'll have you know. I can't believe you know that off the top of your head. Also, sorry to ask, but I don't think we've met before. I assume she is connected to... what's it? How was he saying? Heyu, in some manner. Oh, Aaron did mention that you have some new part-timers. I'm Ashen Lu. I am indeed part of one of the families of Heyu. Wait, your new part-timers are a maid and a pretty boy? Arkwright Solution never settles for average, does it? Our cast is a colourful one, yeah. So, what's this about? Is Xiao causing trouble again? I wouldn't say that. He's as busy as always. And actually, I didn't just call you on behalf of Heyu today. This message is from several others too. Really now? What message? We, Baba, had the chance to talk to a few other important people with different affiliations the other day. And apparently, the topic ended up shifting to you guys, and they agreed to do a little something special for you. You know, for all you've done for the people of Langport, Tharbad and Basil. Consider it a special thank you gift from everyone. Hang on a minute. The important people you're talking about wouldn't happen to be...
I'm calling on behalf of Elzheim's Crown Prince Sharid, the Basel Institute of Science and Professor Hamilton, the Kowloon Group's Fan Lu, and one other individual, whose name I will not disclose, to extend you an invitation. They all want you to spend 2 nights at the 5-star Hekizanro Inn in the Eastward Hot Springs paradise of Longlai.
Ooh, hot spring tour, yay!
Your tickets should arrive shortly.
Oh god, that's perfect timing. Evening, special delivery. There's no way there isn't more to this than it seems. Yeah. But it's true, we've been really busy lately. It would be a good chance to get some R&R. Man, Longlai sure brings back some memories.
Your mindset is very different from that of others.
Oh, of course, we got to meet him and the white lady with the sword.
It has long convinced you that there is no place for you in this world. And that is, from my perspective, proof positive that you still have so much to learn. For everything in this world is connected. I'm sure you will one day come to that realization yourself, with enough first-hand experience.
He always tried to pretend he was normal, but he was anything but. Wish I'd been able to avenge him, but that chance is long gone now. Why do you think you need to avenge him? Wasn't he alive? I'm sure wasn't that him? Still, I suppose Longlai wouldn't be a bad place to visit, to pay my respects since I can't get over to his grave. My crew could use a break about now too. Anyway, I guess I'll go wander about for a while before turning in. We're going to be away for 3 days, so I want to make sure everything's in order before we head out. Okay, patrol Edith. And do some free time. Who do we want? Whoa. Why have I not done anything with that? Van got in his pickup truck and drove to the bookstore located in the Tyrell district. Wait, she's supposed to be going back for curfew. Longlai's such a popular tourist attraction, you gotta figure the local sweets change up over time. God, he's addicted. Way I see it, I'd be shirking my professional duties as a Spriggan if I didn't take the time to study up on them beforehand. Now, to just find where they keep the tour guides here. Huh? Is that Anya's over there? You've been caught. Oh, hi Van. Fancy seeing you here. Are you doing your rounds across the city? You seem to do that a lot at night. Nah, not this time. I just came here to shop for some books, that's all. What brings you here? I figured you went back to the dorm after we were all finished talking. I just remembered a reference book that one of my teachers recommended to me the other day. I decided I might as well pick it up on my way back before I forget. Gotcha. That's some dedication if you're going to out of your way to pick up that kind of extracurricular material. I don't know if I'd say I'm that dedicated this time. Otherwise, I wouldn't have found myself over there looking for guidebooks on Longlai. Oh, but if you're here, does that mean you're looking for information on the kinds of sweets they have in Longlai? You know me only too well at this point. Well, since we're both here, might as well see what they've got. Once Van and Agnes found the books they were looking for, they made their purchases and departed the store. The subway's probably running less frequently at this time of day, aren't they? I'd say so. At this hour, they're probably... Oh no! Looks like they're having some sort of problem with the train cars. Yeah, I read that earlier. I'm sure they'll be up and running again soon. Maybe. It says they don't have an estimate for how long the inspection is going to take. I guess I'll either have to wait it out at a cafe or just walk home instead. You don't have to go all that trouble. I could just drive you back in my truck. Beats how long it takes to go on foot. I'm sure your dorm's got a curfew in place, right? You don't mind? That would definitely help me a lot. Thanks, Van. You're a lifesaver. What's up? Nothing much. This is my first time alone in the car with Van. Now I'm getting nervous. I've got to stay composed. Well, that's good, I guess. The streetlights are so pretty. I see this place all the time, but it somehow looks so different from inside a car. Right? That's part of the charm of a city at night, especially when there's barely any cars on the expressway. It rules. But coasting through nature during the daytime ain't so bad either. My dad said something like that a long time ago, actually. Huh? Really? What's your old man's verdict on cars? Well, he doesn't love them quite as much as you do, but he used to really like going on drives. He's always been so busy with work he couldn't find much time to be at home. But back then, once he was off, he would take me and my mother to all kinds of places. I treasure those memories. They are irreplaceable to me. Sounds like he's a real family man. Unlike a certain Z1 racer obsessed with the nightlife. Well, Maxim regrets his actions, so I don't want to be too hard on him. Besides, my mother was very careful to make sure I never felt lonely. She would visit bookstores all across the city with me, looking for books that I would like. And we'd try new recipes together to surprise him when he came home late. I really thought those peaceful days would continue forever. But when she passed away, it felt like everything changed. People, places, who we are, it all changes as time goes by. But even then, you find yourself concerned with who your old man is and where he stands, huh? Of course I do, I just don't know what he's thinking anymore. And I don't know what I can do for him as his daughter. He feels so far away right now. I get that it's not my place to comment on someone else's family problems. But no matter how far he might feel to you now, you still love him, right? So latch on to that feeling and face him head on. The nice thing about family is that you can afford to push boundaries if you want to figure out what's going on in their head. So it's fine to be a little selfish then? More than fine. That you're here with me as a part-timer means you're already being a little selfish, and I mean that in the best way. So just keep doing what you're doing and pushing, the next thing you know, you'll have your old man by the collar. I think I'll skip the violence if that's alright with you. But thank you, I'm feeling a lot more brave about this whole thing. Even if I don't know what the right answer is, I can't afford to wallow in negativity. And sorry for talking about my family non-stop. Actually, what about... never mind. You don't gotta walk on eggshells around me. It's just, I don't have any stories that make for a fun time. I see. And look at that, we've hit Orba. Make sure you don't forget anything. Oh wow, time really flew by, didn't it? Right here then. Yes, the dorms are close by, so this should be a good spot. I'm not really sure if I can put this to words. But Arkwright Solutions means the world to me now. You're just as important to me as my family. And I don't think I'm the only one who feels that way either. I'm sorry, maybe now's not the time for that. But anyway, thank you for seeing me this far. I look forward to the trip. Sure, see you later. That sure caught me off guard. I appreciate the thought. I just wish you wouldn't waste it on someone like me. After that, Van spent the part of the night driving before resuming his patrol.
Oh, you're so mean, Van.
Considerate assistant. Time for a quick BRB. Okay. Let's do more free. Let's do one more free. I'll probably just skip it.
I almost forgot I was on the clock for a moment there.
Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I shouldn't have. Okay.
Off we go.
Time to go patrol. Zoom zoom. Oh, it's, what's his name? Maxim. Oh, and Zin. What? Oh, is that? Well, look what we have here. An inspector and a bracer shooting the shit over drinks. Man, if even you two can be friends, the capital's in good hands. I wouldn't exactly call us friends. The guild's not the CID, but they're far from our allies. At best, we're rivals. But given how much our work overlaps, we often see each other out in the field. We respect each other as fellow public servants. So rivals we may be, but we can still share a drink or two, eh? You care to join us? Nah, I'm good. Gonna stretch my legs a bit more. Fair enough. Drinking with old dogs like us isn't the most attractive offer, I guess. But you know, I'm sure Elaine wouldn't mind having a drinking buddy after work. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. That reminds me, I heard you pitched in during that mess in Basel. Yeah, I heard from Elvis. Sounds like you made yourself pretty busy over there. Wasn't what I was there for, but yeah, I helped out where I could. How about next time you let us know where you're headed beforehand? That way we can clean up these messes you invariably get into. Yes, because I'm totally the one causing all of them, right. But in case you'd like to know, most of next week will be Ark Ride free here in Edith. Me and the gang are taking a little vacation. Hey, not a bad idea. I bet you could use a break. Where are you headed? Figured it'd be nice to get away from the hustle and bustle for a while. So we're headed out to Longley for a little hot spring trip. Longley, huh? My wife and I went there for our honeymoon. Beautiful place. I'd love to take my daughter there someday, if I could ever get time off. Anyway, work to the bone, huh? Yup, and whose fault is that, do you think? Well, you picked a good time to go there. The autumn leaves are just stunning in Longley. Since you'll be down that way, say hi to everyone for me, will you? Oh yeah, you're from around there, aren't you? Wait, okay, could you not go guessing at my background? Sorry, just your fighting form was enough of a tell. And hey, a personal favour, if you don't mind, I'd appreciate it if you burned some incest for my old master while you're there. Sure. Read me like a book. Taking a trip, huh? Man, I'd love to take one with the girls myself. Oh, back in the land of the living, are you? Last we saw, you'd plastered yourself to sleep. I figured I'd just drop you off at the precinct, but I couldn't stop laughing at your face, man. You two in cahoots, perhaps? No comment. Don't go lumping us together. Ouch. Why you gotta give me the shoulder, man? A little trip really does sound nice. Okay, go take one, you know, yourself. Well no, what's the point in taking a trip alone? It's the perfect chance to kindle the flames of romance. You know, right? How should I know? And you're really going to push your luck and butter him up with some trip She didn't just magically forget what happened. Look, we're moving on from that, okay? See, when we meet up last time, she said I could come by again sometime, if I wanted to. And the kid, she asked, "You're such a weirdo, mister. Hey, can you stop by again? I want to talk to you some more." Yeah, of course she was nice to you. She's a freaking waitress. Yume's reaction said it all. You are a weirdo. I know I took on your request, but man, get your head out of your ass. Basic courtesy isn't affection. I know that. I'm just trying to make amends. I mean, sure, I'd love it if they could let me back into their lives, but I gotta take that first step myself. I want to make up for all that time we should have spent together. That's my new goal in life. Putting a smile on their faces. Swell. Guess that was the wake-up call he needed. Guys learned he can't just treat life like it's one big game. Sounds like you two have had your share of run-ins before. Oh, didn't he bring his car here? I saw it parked outside. Of course he did. I'll lug him over to the precinct. He can sleep it off over there. Next, Riverside.
Off we go. Let's see what we've got.
My name is Sailor, and I'm part of a 2-girl idol group called With You. Tonight we're scheduled to hold a street performance in the Tyrell district, but my partner Lula has gone missing. Could you help me search for her? I'll be waiting at a table near Brothers Music Shop. Well, might as well get this over with. Let's go chat with our client after we wrap up here.
Well, if it isn't Van.
What I'm trying to get at here isn't that, well, you know, come on, that's enough for one day, isn't it? Don't change the subject. Ah, Stu, the Strigan. Ban? Hey dude, don't let me keep you. I don't fancy third wheeling. So how about I leave you two to it? No, stay. Dingo's a jerk. He just left me behind. Oh, what did he learn? Nothing. He's doing it again. So she's the loud kind of drunk. You know, if Dingo's being such a jerk, why not tell him yourself? You're mighty close to him right now. I sure did. I told him off real good. And what did he do? Just blew me off. Didn't listen to a thing I said. And here I just am working so hard to follow his footsteps. I just wanna... Lasted longer than I expected. Yeah, she did. Sorry, that was an embarrassing way for you to find us. Don't sweat it. Not like I don't know you well enough at this point. Girl's sure got some balls though. Follows you all the way to Tharbard, gets kidnapped and caps it off with a night of drunken complaints. It's like she's not even fazed. That might be my fault. I probably shouldn't have been so soft on her after the fact. I did try to get it through to her that she needs to be more careful. Carefulness doesn't seem to have clocked in tonight from the look of it. Not at all. I'll have to try again some other time. I definitely can't have her knowing where I'm going next time I travel. Losing a newbie like her shouldn't be that hard for you, right? But you sure it's worth it? Don't want to upset the cute little Missy by pushing her away. She's got a thing for you. I've said it before, but we're from different publications. Rather than friends, we should be rivals. Don't think that really matters much. You'll probably be rivals even if you worked in the same place. But rivals or not, she looks up to you. That at least should mean something to you, yeah? I finally got a lead into one of the topics I've been pursuing. You know me, all my investigations are a grey area at best. The rest, pitch black, of the worst kind. And you know that. I'd much rather she stayed far, far away from that world. Maybe it's wrong of me to make that decision for her, but I don't want her to follow in my footsteps. She should walk a brighter, more honest path. For someone who denies taking her under your wing, you sure get overprotective when it comes to her. Look, who's talking? You and your growing office of assistance you'd stick your neck out for. He's got a point. Hey, Van, if you... Nothing. You're going out on a trip with your assistants, right? Should be a good time. Take the time to enjoy yourselves. I will. That's the plan at least. I swear, just as quick and creepy as Kitty used to be. How the hell do you know about that? That's for me to know. No, back off. Don't get too cushy with me, Dingo. It's not fair. Not fair. Whatever, I'll buy you a souvenir. You don't get to complain if you don't like it. I trust you to pick something good.
Taking off now.
Oh, let's see what she has to say. Hey, Paulette, you guys closing up shop for the day? We are. We had a real good day today. Lots of customers. But if you want anything, just let me know. We'll still be open for a bit longer. Right. I'll let you know. No need to say anything, Fan. It's okay. Thanks for looking out for me and Yume. I appreciate it. It caught me off guard seeing him, but I don't regret it. I'm glad we got to sit down and talk. Alright, if you're sure. If he starts giving you trouble, let me know and I'll deal with him. But it doesn't look like he'll be a nuisance. I think anyway. Not from how he's acting at least. So maybe I don't gotta worry after all. Thank you, but I don't think you do. He's making sure to put my and Yumi's feelings first. Not to pry, but do she and your old man know anything? No, not yet. I plan to talk to them soon. But it won't be an easy conversation to have with either of them, especially Yume. I'm a little worried about her. Gotcha. She might be too young for that kind of talk. That's what I'm thinking too. I might speak with my dad about it first, but I don't know how to approach it yet. I might have an idea. Well, if you two are up for it. Well, I've said what I think needs to be said. The rest is up to her. Back to patrolling I go. Can I do this? I guess I gotta go to the cinema
Off
first.
we go.
Thank you for your visit today. The showing on screen 1 will soon begin. If you have a
Alrighty.
ticket, please proceed to the entrance. We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop. Why not buy a souvenir to remember your visit?
Why not buy a souvenir to remember your visit? How do I connect? Renee.
Well.
Hello.
Welcome. Can I get you a ticket for something? What's playing right now? Golden Blood Director's Cut. A sinister pharmaceutical company seeks to shake the very foundation of the world with a deadly engineered virus. Tasked with stealing its design documents, Zoe and her partner Rick begin sniffing for clues, which leads them to the chief developer at the lab. Zoe attempts to get close to a target in the way that she, an A-class spy, does best.
Stop it, please. I told you, I've already got a boyfriend.
Oh, I heard you loud and clear. I also recall you saying that he's buried neck deep in debt. Tell you what, I'll pay off his debt in full on one condition. Break up with him and be mine. If you still refuse, then I'm afraid I must ask you to resign. So what'll it be?
Oh, Rick. I'm so sorry. Could you at least look away, sir? I'm really not used to this sort of thing.
My, aren't we shy? Very well. Just don't keep me waiting. Yes, that's a good girl. There's absolutely nothing to be embarrassed about. Psych! I'm gonna have so much fun stripping you bare.
What the hell?
Gotcha, you naughty boy.
Oh, it's Edith's most famous Spriggan. And there's one of the Bracer Guild's rising stars. Didn't think I'd see you here. Come here to watch Sign Call by yourself? Must be pretty used to life in Carvard if you're taking in stuff like this in your free time. I guess you could say that. I've been here for about a month, so I'm feeling pretty comfortable now. I can't exactly go sightseeing around the country, so I figured I'd at least take in some of the film culture while I'm here. And I've got plenty of time to kill at night, unlike the daytime, so this is a good way to spend it, as any. Looks like you just caught that spicy director's cut. What made you go for that? Not that there's anything wrong with a woman seeing it. I mean, everyone's talked about it, and Judith's in it. I figured if I'm going to see any version of it, might as well make it the real deal. They don't leave a lot to the imagination, do they? There were a lot of scenes where I didn't know where to keep my eyes. The spy bits were... The spy bits were interesting too. Bracers get up to espionage sometimes, but we don't use that kind of tactics Judith does. I figured. Sexy spy work might only be a thing of the silver screen, but that's what makes these kind of movies fun, if you ask me. Van's conversation in the theatre continued for a brief period. Soon enough, however, the two sides parted ways in the lobby. From there, Van got on with the rest of his evening. Hey, looks like they're selling commemorative brochures for this movie. Maybe I should pick one up as a souvenir.
Why not buy a souvenir?
What now? Should I go talk to that idol about her friend now? I've got to do it soon, but it doesn't seem to have to be right now. Talk to the client. Alright, let me get to see my client. You must be the idol that put in that request. Sailor, right? Nice to meet you. Oh wow, so the rumours really are true, huh? If you're here, does that mean you're willing to hear me out? Yeah, probably best not to just stand around talking like this though. Why don't we grab a seat and take it from there? You mentioned that you were supposed to be putting on a street performance tonight. But it sounds like your partner didn't show up when she was supposed to. Yeah, that's right. Lula didn't mention to me that she had work today. But she said she would be done after sunset, so we planned to meet up here directly once she got off her job. It was getting later and later and she was nowhere to be seen. Once an hour passed and I still hadn't heard from her, I decided to visit her place. Makes sense to me. Sounds like a pretty reasonable thing to do. When I got there, I knocked on the door, but I didn't get an answer. I have a key to an apartment that she lent me, so I used it to poke my head inside and found a note she left on the table. Reading that note left me so concerned, so that's when I contacted you so you could hopefully look for her. Makes sense. What was written on the note? There was only two things scribbled down on it. One was a name I didn't recognize, Clement, and then another thing was part-time, 1,000 mira an hour. 1,000 mira an hour? That's what we charge as a base rate at my agency. That's pretty damn good for some side hustle. Some might say even too good. Practically screams something not on the up and up, if you ask me. You think so too, huh? I figured that was a distinct possibility. That name, Clement, he's gotten self-involved in all kinds of stuff, doesn't he? Definitely a sign that Lulua is another victim of whatever he and his people are scheming. The thing about Lulua is she comes from the countryside. She's a really honest girl at heart and tends to take people at their word, for better and for worse. That's why I'm really worried about her. I'm scared that she might have got what she might have gotten herself into. I can understand why. At this point, you've given me everything I need to know. From what you've told me, this is definitely a job for a Spriggan. Seeing as it's so urgent and all, I'll go ahead and get to work immediately. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you were able to help me. Don't mention it. Tell me a little more about Lulua. Has she been acting strange in any particular way lately? Actually, yes, now that you ask. I've been seeing her spending time with an elderly woman who looks pretty well off. When I asked her about it, she said she was escorting her as part of some volunteer work she's doing. That was news to me, the fact that she was doing anything like that. It felt really strange to me. I mean, it's nice of her to want to help and all, but I know for a fact that she shouldn't really have time to spare for that right now. That's because we're both trying to save up our money so we can put on our dream concert. We're busy as it is just working on that. Which is probably where that 1,000 mira per hour comes in. She could be earning that much from what that Clement person as compensation for helping. That was my hunch too. I don't know the name of the woman that Lulua has been looking after, or else I'll be more than happy to tell you. But she did say the other day that the woman brought her clothes at Jardine Boutique in the department store by the station. Does that help you at all? Oh yeah, that's a good jumping off point for me to start looking for her. Once we're done talking, I'll make my way straight to the boutique and have a talk with whoever I find there. As for you, I think you should stay here for the time being. I know it's well past when you two are supposed to meet, but it's always possible that she could just be running late and still show up. Right, that is true. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks again. Van hurried over to Jardine Boutique without delay to begin looking for Lulua. Welcome to Jardine, sir. How may I help you? Want to ask you something actually. Van introduced himself and asked the man if he had seen Lulua and a well-dressed woman in the shop recently. I suspect you're referring to Madame Daphne. She is one of our regulars. She actually happened to stop by a few days ago, accompanied by a young woman. I had thought she was Madame Daphne's granddaughter, but I see I was mistaken. The two must have seemed fairly close for you to get that impression. Oh, they most certainly did. Guess you haven't seen them today. A correct assumption. I hear that Madame Daphne frequents the Erland store in the Sedan district as well as our own. Perhaps she may have visited there today instead. I hear she's on good terms with its manager too. Erland over in the Sedan district, got it. Thanks for the info. You're quite welcome, sir. Over to Sedan I go then.
Welcome to Erland, sir.
Oh, is this lady?
Can we talk?
Daphne and Lula. Yes, they're regulars here. They dropped by earlier this afternoon, right on time. Bingo. You aware of their relationship by chance? Sure, I just met Lulua recently. I heard she volunteers for this assisted living non-profit in her spare time. She gets assigned to help out the elderly and disabled with stuff like shopping, that sort of thing. Daphne doesn't have any relatives, so Lula is a big help for her. Gotcha. What I heard though is that this Daphne lady ain't exactly hurting for money. So why'd she look for a free helper instead of a maid or something? You know, Daphne isn't sure herself. I recall she said she wanted to pay Lula directly actually. Lula told me that she gets some payment from the agency anyway though. She's telling Daphne not to worry about it. That just really confuses me. She's a volunteer but she gets paid for helping Daphne. It's an awfully roundabout way of doing things. That's because it's a scam. It just seems like a bit of a contradiction, no? Kinda, yeah. So this ain't a case of the old lady getting swindled, at least. What? But yeah, something weird's here. There's gonna be some reason she's getting paid in that roundabout way. So anyway, those two came by earlier, right? Any idea where they're headed after that? I recall Lulua said something about showing Daphne the place where she works. I think she works at the concert hall in Riverside. The Riverside Concert Hall. That'd be the blue score then. Thanks much. I owe you one. Oh, think nothing of it. Stop by again sometime, will you?
Off we go.
Hey, is that... Oh, it's Judith.
That should get him off my tail. Wait, you?
Hey, heck of a coincidence running into you here, especially at this hour. Saw that article of yours on BuzzRadar, by the way. Let me guess, on the run from the paparazzi right now? Well, what if I am? To be clear, that article is... Don't worry, I can make a guess. You checking out talents and sports figures who've got ties to the mafia, yeah? Can't say I blame you. The way of things aside, he has been going all around these shady spots for weird reasons. Wait, you got detailed info on him? Look, I can't exactly spill too much, but I can tell you this. You can lay off the red comment. He's 100% clean, trust me. At least when it comes to what you're looking into.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So what was I even doing all this for?
And I got chewed out by my mum and Grammy for it too. Oh, got complaints about how you're handling your other job? Other job? I've no clue what you could possibly mean.
Van, what are you doing here? And who would this woman be?
Who's this? Oh, this is Elise? Yeah. You're kidding. That's Elaine, sorry. That's Elaine or Claire, the bracer. Come on, I swear it's just one thing after another. Anyway, I have to go, but don't you dare think you've been to me. That was Judith Lanster, right? The actress. Yeah, you know her. Sort of. We just met at an event before. I imagine you'd be more familiar with her than I am. Heard you two got acquainted in Tharbad. Well enough to meet outside of work too, it looks like. Come on, it ain't like that. Have a little faith in me. Oh yeah? Alright then. So, what are you actually doing out here in Riverside at this hour? Searching for someone, actually. Someone got dragged into working an underworld job without being aware of it. You're investigating an underworld job too? Are you up to the same thing? I am, yes. One of their scam victims made a request to the bracers. I'm looking for a man named Clement right now. He's slightly the go-between the hired the part-timers. Clement sure gets around, huh? We're basically barking up the same tree then. That we are. I came to Riverside because we had a report that Clement had been spotted here. Do you mind if I tag along with you? Not at all. Might make things easier for us all. Van filled Elaine in on the current state of his investigation. An idol named Luluan, huh? Definitely looks like she's an unwitting pawn of this scheme. Sure does, which honestly puts her in a whole lot of trouble. Let's check out the concert hall. Blue score.
Another happening night in store.
Can we talk?
Oh, Lulua? No, she wasn't on stage today. Hey, Nathalie, got any idea where she is? A little, I guess. I've been thinking about her a lot as late. I did happen to see her. It stuck out to me because she was talking with some older woman I'd never seen before. That's a lead. Did you happen to overhear what they were talking about? Kinda. Something about grabbing tea at the food stalls. I think I heard something about trying out the tacos. Tacos? Got it. Thank you for the information.
Hey there. What'll it be? See ya.
Can we talk?
Right. It was just before dark when Lulua and the old lady stopped by my stall. Think they were meeting with some middle-aged man or something. He was waiting for him at the table. Kind of an odd group if you ask me. A middle-aged man. Might be Clement. Notice anything else out of the ordinary? Can't say I did. Couldn't hear them all the way from here. They were talking for a good while before the man got real worked up. Looks like things got real heated, so they up and left. Went right across the river. I was wondering what came of them. Don't know anything else, sorry. That's plenty to go on. It is. Thank you for all the information. This sure is starting to stink. Agreed. I wasn't expecting someone likely to be Clement to actually crop up here. We need to follow their trail and now. Agreed. Let's see if we can get any other witnesses. Zoom. Oh god. And then he got run over. Clip that. Oh, what am I going to do now? I can't believe this happened. Looks like something happened to her. This might be who we're looking for. Hey there, Granny. Got a sec? We'd like to speak to you if we may have a moment. Van, pretending to be Elaine's assistant, acquired into Daphne and Lulua. Oh, for an A-rank bracer and assistant to show up just when I need them most. This must be the goddess's guidance at hand. But you're right, yes, I'm Daphne. Thank you for confirming that. Heard Lulu was helping you as part of our volunteer work. Mind telling us what happened? Not at all. I do have something to share with you. About an hour ago, Lulua was taken away by a man called Clement. He straight up took her? Oh, shit's getting urgent. To be clear, Clement was the man that introduced you and Lulua, yeah? That's right. Until today, I wouldn't have pegged him for anything less than a kind and trustworthy man. I came tonight because he wanted to discuss something with Lulua and me. That's when he started trying to sell some kind of medical insurance. It all sounded splendid, but I'm not naive. I know when something's too good to be true. It probably is. Good on you for not falling for that old trick. I have some experience since I do have a different insurance already. When I started asking for details, Clement couldn't answer me. Lulua must have caught on to my suspicions because she also started asking him questions. He didn't like that at all and started yelling at us, and then he dragged Lulua away. Yes, I tried to chase after, but I lost sight of them right around here. Right next to the sewer entrance. I was afraid that if I contacted the police or the guild, they might suspect Lulua as well. I didn't know what to do. Okay, I think I've got the picture. Don't worry, the guild will do the best we can for Lulua's sake. Rest easy, you can leave the rest to us. Oh, thank you so much. Do you know where she might have been taken to? Ain't hard to take a guess if around here's where you lost sight of them. Must have gone into the Blacklight district. Indubitably. We need to head after her quick, but we shouldn't be too careless either. I'll be waiting for you by the entrance. Just tell me when you're ready. Got it. We need to go save Lulua. Are you ready? Choosing this will cause the main story to advance. Your free time tonight will end once you begin the rescue mission. Let's go! Yeah, let's go put Clement in the trash. I'll contact Sayla, my client, to make a progress report. Bang contacted Sayla and filled her in on the situation. After she pleaded to come with them, they set off. Together, the three of them headed into the Blacklight district in pursuit of Lulua's kidnappers. And so... You stupid bitch, you just had to run your mouth off, didn't you? All you had to do was sit quietly next to me and nod your head like a good girl. Everything would have been just fine. But no, you just had to run your mouth. Now all that money I could have swindled is gone, all down the drain. How could you deceive a woman like Daphne? That's just horrible. If I knew what you were after, I never would have gone along with any of this. Newsflash, I didn't give a shit. You have a job to do, and that's all that matters, you understand? You sucker people in with that sweet innocent face of yours, and then I swoop in for the kill. I figured that old hag was an easy target, but nope, she's sharper than she looks. But I've still got some tricks up my sleeve. Maybe I can pull something else on her. I've got this insurance plan, and you're going to get her to take it out for me, alright? Excuse me, why should I? Don't even start with me. You took on this job and you accepted my payment. That means you're obligated to do the work, little lady. Your feelings can't do the job for you. So don't you run out on your deal here or you're going to regret it. Capiche? I told you, if it's the mirror you want, you can have it back. I don't care. That's not how this works. It's not about the money, it's about the deal. You can't just walk back the deal now that you've taken it, see? You're in now, whether you like it or not. Now be a good girl and stop. Let me stop you right there. Who are you? The hell do you want? Oh no, the hero's come to save the day. I'm just shaking in my boots. Hero I ain't. I'm a Spriggan, and I don't give a rat's ass about that goody two-shoes shit. I'm here because my client told me to fetch that girl, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm asking you nicely to hand her over. Great, one of you pricks, just what I need. Look buddy, you're barking up the wrong tree. This girl's with us. She's not going anywhere. Now if you don't get out of my face right this instance, we've got problems. You heard the boss, scram. Oh man, what a friggin' dumbass. Guy really thinks he can just walk up by himself and take on all of us? Who said he was alone? Ah. She's so cool. I hope she's a playable character in the in number 2. Hey, I know that face. Elaine or Claire? Oh, of all the goddamn times. Nice work, Elaine. I've got the girl. How did you... What the... Sailor, you shouldn't. Lulua, over here. Sailor, is that you? Oh, you're not getting anywhere, you little... Whoopsie there, forgot about me already, pal. Run, you two, we'll take care of these guys. Okay, thank you. Are you shitting me? You want some more? Looks like you guys don't know when to stay down. Put your hands up and surrender yourselves. You're only digging yourselves deeper. For the love of... Seriously, a bracer and a Spriggan ganging up on me? This shit blows. What are you doing? Did I say you could just lie there? Did I? Get your asses up and get them. Yeah, okay. You guys gonna be real sorry. I think you're the ones that are gonna be sorry.
You're in for now. Your time's run out. Fine, let's play. It's through.
We can win. Engaging skill. Oh, radiant wings.
I think 2 S-Crafts is just gonna obliterate them.
Night up.
Night.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Son of a...
Oh, it's just the one. What effect is this? Oh, this is an echo.
Pitch up.
What's this one? Oh, yeah.
Why do I have that? Jig's up, pal. You're the only one left standing. Mercy, please. Of course, I'm taking you to the guild. You have a lot to answer for. Your crimes here and your relationship with A. Do I make myself clear? Anything but that. Oh, so he was working for him all along. That does track, yeah. I'll let you handle the rest then. Make sure the guy pays for what he's done, and pays good. Yeah, of course. You have a good night. Clement was promptly taken into the guild's custody and made to confess his crimes. I'm not sure that's legal. After looping in Daphne to the day's events, Van escorted Lulua and Sailor back to the Tyrell district.
That takes care of that.
Reward deposited.
5,000 Mira for that? Doesn't seem enough. Thank you both so much for your help. Yeah, we can't thank you enough. I'll admit at first I was like, really, that's Elaine's guy? But the way you two moved in perfect sync was dazzling. Honestly, I'm kind of jealous. Huh? Read the room, Lulua. Sorry, please ignore her. Come on, you, let's go.
Finish your job already?
It's Fee. Oh, hey there. Sorry for going off on my own, Fee.
It's no biggie. I'm just glad everything got taken care of. Besides, I've got no interest in being a third wheel.
Ooh. We're not. You're gonna have to go easy on her. She's more touchy than she lets on. For example, if you start moving the conversation just a little towards her age. First off, not funny. And second, I'll have you know I'm still in my early 20s. Of course, my apologies, ma'am.
Don't feel bad, Elaine. I can be a little sensitive about my age too sometimes.
Why would you be sensitive?
Anyway, I'll go report to the guild for you. Have some fun, you two, okay?
She can be such a tease. Ain't she something though? Not every day a Jaeger from a famous corp like Zephyr joins the guild, let alone one trained by the Purple Lightning. Shows up and immediately helped out in Thalbard, and she's got a lot of room to get even better, I reckon. Agreed, at this rate she may even surpass my records. Though sometimes a dour expression crosses her face. She must miss her friends back in Erebronia dearly. I wonder if we'll see any more. Regardless, I must admit it's been a massive help to have her around, and I think she's beginning to settle in here little by little. Once a student council president, always a student council president. You don't get to say that. I was still only vice president when you were around. Renee did things differently, so it was up to you to play the perfect prez. Remember the play we did on the last day of the festival where you... Oh, you do not get to bring that up again. That was all your fault. Hey, isn't that... It's gotta be. I wonder what they're talking about. Sucks to be famous, huh? It has its pros and cons. When I introduce myself, sometimes I can make use of my reputation. Much like how you call yourself a Spriggan. True enough?
Knowing you, I imagine you've already eaten dinner. I had enough to hold me over. But I could go for a drink. Want to come with me?
Dingo, why won't you just listen to me? I need you with me at the Tyrell times.
Like I said, I'll leave the honest journalism to you. Sorry for the trouble, Bramati.
Oh, please. This is nothing. Don't you worry about a thing. Still, if you ask me, I think you're more than ready to leave the back alleys yourself. It's been 8 years, you know.
It's not a matter of how much time's passed. Besides, I feel like my current path suits me better at this point. You should be saying that to Van.
Oh my! Is that him? Cheating on me with Shino? I can't say I'm not jealous, but she's been refining her craft a lot lately. Oh my!
Looks like our boy might finally be starting to move on.
I want to chase scoops together.
Here are the gimlet and grasshopper that you ordered.
Thanks. They've both got just the right amount of foam.
Your shaking technique has really improved, Shino. I'm impressed.
Thank you for saying so, but I'm still not a patch on Bramati. Well, please enjoy your drinks.
Ah, this is lovely. Still, I see you like even your cocktails sweet.
Well, not all the time. Come to think of it, I've shot back a few with Renee, but I guess this is my first time doing it with you, huh?
We were too young, remember? Although I suppose that didn't stop you at the school festival after party.
I got no idea what you're talking about.
I swear, you two are why they say boys will be boys.
Considering someone has been avoiding me these past 4 years, we really haven't run into each other much. But come to think of it, we've ended up with a lot of shared acquaintances. Momoti, Shino, and I suppose even that actress qualifies now. Hey, don't look at me like that. She's just a client, that's all. It's just what happens when two folk work the same city. Especially when our jobs are like two sides of the same coin. I suppose you're right, though what does that make Renee? Heads or tails? He's the edge of the coin, or the guy with the coin in the palm of his hand. Good point. I thought he'd make a very fitting career choice when he decided to join the Ministry of Home Affairs before graduation. I never expected he'd end up transferring to the CID when it was established and became a rival of sorts. That's just the kind of guy he is, like how he acts like a vulnerable older brother figure even though he's only a year older than us. Incidentally, he seemed surprised when he learned I was joining the guild. Happily, he wasn't opposed either. He was like my only ally outside my circle of friends, after a certain someone disappeared. I wonder why he disappeared. I guess maybe we'll learn in Lang in the hot springs. You haven't really changed at all these last 7 years. Or the last 15 for that matter. While we're talking about not changing, you do know it's your fault I ended up with such a sweet tooth, right? All you did was stuff a poor, impressionable van full of chocolates and macarons from your family's biz all the time. Perhaps. But Renee got just as stuffed and avoided sugar addiction, so I can only think you were doomed to end up this way regardless. I really don't remember you having this much of a sweet tooth when you were younger though. Are you sure something didn't happen after? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to rip at the old scars. Haven't got a clue what you're talking about. Still, I don't have any regrets about ending up this way. Adds a bit of fun to life. My employees always look at me funny, but if they're going to complain about me loving sweet stuff, they can give theirs to me, I say. I still have mixed feelings about your career choice. But I've been feeling a little better about it lately, seeing the sort of people you're attracting. I really didn't expect you to end up with a student Professor Hamilton worked under you though. Attracting is definitely the right word. It's like I'm a magnet for hard cases these days. Well, I guess Rosette's technically different since she's on loan from Marduk. I'm honestly shocked at just how much you seem to trust her. Not that I have any doubts about how capable she is, given her employer. Oh, she's capable alright, and I know I can trust her, just wish I could say the same about her bosses. Marduk, so shady, you can see the shadow for Sledge. You ain't got anything on them, do you? They're as much an enigma to us as the society is, I'm afraid. Still, you're the one who had the contract with them. Good job signing away your soul to the Sledge-long shadow. Shino, bring me an Alexander, would you? I would like a white lady, please. Certainly. A food truck that does cocktails. Damn, I really wasn't expecting you to go and foot the bill. How's a guy supposed to look suave if you won't even let him pick up the check? I was the one who invited you here, and please, that idea is so old-fashioned it's covered in moss. You're going away next week with your team, right? If you really want to buy someone anything nice, treat them instead. Besides, I'm sure you're already aware, but being an A-rank bracer pays rather well. Geez, rub it in more, why don't you? You can treat next time. How does that sound? You're on. The tab will be way bigger next time anyway. Could always call Renee too. Oh wait, I got a better idea. Let's save that for when we go someplace really expensive. In his line of work, the guy's probably loaded by now. Oh, you. I'm going to take a cab home. You're taking the subway back, right? Yeah, no buses run this late at night. Night, Elaine. Here's to a good working relationship from here on out. That will be entirely dependent on you. Good night, Van.
Van.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought he was going to talk. What's up?
Are you really going to go on that trip?
How does she know about the trip? What's gone into?
It's nothing. I hope you have a good time. Don't forget, you're a leader now. Don't get too carried away out there, okay?
What was that all about? Haven't seen her act like that since we were kids. It's been so long since we first met in Eurasian, all those years ago. She was the daughter of the biggest family in the area. Renee was the son of a government man slaving away his life far from home. So I guess he doesn't know that his father is the president. Sounds like she stopped talking to her family after joining the guild though. Maybe there's some kind of problem in her personal life she's not talking about. Oh god, I wonder if she's got like a weird racist family or something. If they're from Ocean, that's where the all the nobles and the royal family was before it became a republic. Not like it'll make up for what happened 7 years ago, but maybe I should talk to her about it sometime.
Okay, I'm gonna head out now.
We'll be right here when you get back. Take good care of her for us. We're counting on you.
Wait, why are they taking the girl? I know. She's in safe hands with us.
Thank you for looking after her. If she starts being selfish or making a fuss, don't be afraid to give her a talking to. We want you to have lots of fun, but we also need you to be a good girl, okay? And don't forget to brush your teeth and use the bathroom before you go to bed.
I won't.
She's always a good girl. She'll be fine. We'll be sure to keep a close eye on her at all times. I'll be there for her too. I can help pick out souvenirs or something. Yeah, it is.
So, what did you want to talk about?
Trails of Cold Steel was the worst though, because the it's all about Class 7. It was like it was like a special class they set up in a military academy. But there's like 10 characters, and those 10 characters are in a lot of scenes, and they all have to say something.
Well, this conversation might take a while, so I think I'll go make us some coffee first.
I wish they could afford to voice more of it though, so I don't have to. Vroom vroom, this car's the bestest, isn't it? The little kids are so easy to please. And what's wrong with that? It's good to enjoy the little things in life. I'm glad the inn was understanding about her coming with us. Yeah, I was hoping we wouldn't have any issues since she's so young. And sure enough, we didn't. The best inn in Longley knows how to do right by its customers. It was considerate of you to propose that we look after her. Her guardians have much to discuss after all. Oh yeah, I guess they gotta speak to the long lost daddy. I imagine they got right into it as soon as we left. Maxim may end up having to talk with Victor too. Oh, he's dead. There's no shortage of things he's got to answer for. If he wants to be a part of their family, he's got to rebuild those burned bridges, brick by brick. And if he screws up and gets himself burned, I'll point and laugh my ass off. One good thing about all the talking though is it's good for my voice. Is that all it is? Or is this... No, no, that's a rest. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of chatting on Slack and Teams. Out like a light already, huh? Well, it was an early morning for her. I'm not surprised she's tired. It's almost 9 AM. You said we would be arriving around 12:30 if I recall. Somewhere around here, yeah? Since we got Yume with us, I'm planning to make a couple of pit stops along the way. Oh, I wonder who's calling. I don't recognise this number either. Well, that's not good.
Hello. Sorry for calling you so early in the morning.
God, he's got all the actresses calling him. Well, this is a surprise. Nina. Isn't she... She's an actress we handled a job for a while ago.
Oh, I didn't expect everyone to be with you. Wait, are you on the road?
Wait a sec. No, he's not driving. Oh, okay. Thank God. Yeah, but we're on a major one, so we can get a decent enough signal. We're actually going to be out of town for a few days. You didn't have another job for us, did you? Oh, no, not quite. I really don't want to impose on you either. Well, why don't you just tell us what's up? Can't guarantee we'll be able to help, but I'd still like to hear you out before saying for sure. She's going to say, well, I'm in Longley. Alright, thank you. It's about Judith, you see. Oh, no. We haven't been able to get... What? Wait. Is this like not... Oh, this is like a week later. Okay. Really? Do you think that's because... It's got to be because of that story getting around. That's what I was thinking too. It's completely fabricated, so I wouldn't have expected her to get worked up about it. But the timing sets off a red flag. That's why I was hoping to ask you to look for her. This is Judith Lanster we're talking about, right? She's always struck me as the kind of person who'd let nothing get her down. Maybe the more someone appears to be that way, the more sensitive they are deep down. No, she's this super hard-headed lady who doesn't know when to quit. Very. Yep, her outfit sure doesn't know when to quit. What outfit? God, she still doesn't know. Oh, just ignore them. Oh, wait. Intermission. Maybe we get her as a character. If she's still missing when we get back to the capital the day after tomorrow, we'll see what we can do. Until then, I'll give some of my contacts a call and check if they've heard anything. I would also be happy to look into what I can find on the Orbital network. Oh, that sounds more than enough. Thank you both. I don't think you should worry about her too much though, especially since we all know that article is made up. But if we learn anything, we'll be sure to let you know as soon as we can. Thank you, really. I appreciate you being so accommodating. She's going to be in Longley. Seriously though, that Kinkster's tough as nails. I'm sure she's fine. You said you ran into her last weekend, didn't you, Van? Yeah, she was looking for proof that Maxim was involved in a crime. Seemed to get real down after I told her suspicions about him couldn't be more off. Kinkster? And what kind of crime? I'm having trouble following this conversation. That's hardly surprising. It's not that important, but hopefully we'll get the chance to fill you in at some point. Anyway, I'm going to hit up Dingo and Bramoti for starters. I'm too full to eat anymore. Just random. Whoa, those are big rocks. That's called a mountain range. I've seen photos of this one, but it's even more impressive in person. There are two in this area, the Shinshan mountains in the north and the Isgal mountains in the south. Both serve as the dividing line between central Zemuria and the east. Aren't they also known as the Solaris Mountains and the Kunlun Mountains? Yes, that's right. People from the east call them Solaris and Kunlun. But Tian Shan and Islal are the officially designated names at the behest of the church. Wait, the Septian Church is in the east, isn't it? God, only half the world is known. I'm just looking at a map on another screen. And it's just like half the continent is black. Alright, Abonia and then Karvard's in the center. And then the Holy City is in the north. So it's not the east. Okay. It's weird to think that my homeland is just on the other side. It's basically a hop, skip and a jump away. You'd have to jump pretty damn high to get over that mountain though. Your home might as well be in a completely different world. Huh? Someone's... Oh. That's his master. What the hell? Whistle. Oh. That bike was super duper cool. Man, I'd kill for a ride like that. I thought I saw the ETWS label on it. Good eye, that man was riding one of the high-end models they released in the spring. You have to be quite large to ride one of those, and he was exactly that. Indeed, he had an impressive physique for a man of his age. Why the long face, Van? What's wrong? Are you car sick or something? Nah, nothing like that. Just a bit of trauma with guys who ride around on big bikes. Oh, and I ain't talking about Hermes. She's been a huge help. This issue this issue's exclusive to dudes. The direwolf really did a number on your physique, huh? Something about that dude makes me want to deck him in the face. Maybe it's the shades. You do? Are they called... Oh, okay, yeah. I was going to say Sarah Connor, but yeah, that makes more sense. That is inadvisable, Mr. Wei. He has been labelled as an S-Class threat by the Marduk Company. What? You're acquainted with an S-Class threat? Your choice of clientele is atypical, to say the least. There's no way it could be him. What a joke. This ain't even my hometown, and yet here I am getting all nostalgic over this shit. Van looks to be lost in thought. Well, he is smiling, so maybe I shouldn't worry. I thought we were going to meet him, but I guess if he's biking the other way... What a weird song. It's just so different.
We're here!
So this is Longlai.
Wow, I've never seen anything like this.
It's got a whole different kind of eastern vibe compared to Langport. It's like an idyllic town nestled in the mountains. That white smoke is steam from the springs, I assume. It certainly has a distinctive smell to it. Yeah, that's the smell of sulphur. It's a big part of being near a spring. Our lodgings are down to the right across the river. Let's go drop our stuff off before we do anything else. There's so much stuff I've never seen before here. It's so awesome. Everything smells so good too. There's grilled skewers and mochi, and one of those things with leaves wrapped around them. Damn, starved much? They're called zongzi? Actually, I'm starting to feel hungry myself. Same here. I know we've had a little bit to eat at that pit stop, but I could use a real meal. I could use a meal deal. Lunch is going to be waiting for us at our lodgings though, isn't it? Yep, that should have some of the local cuisine too. Where's that? Is that no need to rush, I guess. Is that his home or? Oh, what are those? Oh, they're black. It's like black dumplings. I don't know what they are either. Maybe some kind of mantou? They smell so sweet and fragrant. And Yumi's right about that colour. The lustrous black really makes them stand out. I see I've got your interest. These here are hot spring mantou made using bamboo charcoal. Ooh, charcoal? They've got black sesame jam inside and they're as tasty as they look, but they fill you up fast. You won't have any room for lunch if you have one now. How about I buy some for everyone later? They look so good. I guess we gotta wait if lunch is soon, but we have to come back here later. Well, you certainly know your stuff, young man. I'll be waiting. Longlay's known far and wide for its tea leaves too. How about trying some of our confections made from them? Our matcha ice cream has been a hot seller lately. Oh god. Wait, matcha ice cream? That's a thing now? How do you make something so bitter taste like... Oh, now I've got to try it. Can we? What happened to lunch? I've never seen someone lose all brain function when it comes to sweets the way he does. And with saunas and cars too. Dude's just insufferable. If we have to wait, you have to wait. We'll already be coming back here after lunch for the mantou, yes? Ooh, this place looks so fancy. Yeah, this is pretty top class. Indeed, it has a quiet elegance and beauty to it. I can't imagine how expensive it is normally to stay here. We're staying for free, right? I almost feel guilty about that now. Welcome, you must be Mr. Arkwright and his party? Yeah, that's right, 6 adults and a child. We have been expecting you. Welcome to the Hakizanaro Inn. We will be happy to carry your belongings to your rooms. You can have your lunch as soon as you wish after that. Really? Nice, thanks guys. Someone wasted no time making himself at home. Are they all sharing a room? Oh, it's all the girls, okay. Whoa, this room is so nice. Not so much as a spot of dust in sight, and the furnishings are rather extravagant as well. Can we share a bed, Agnes, please? Fairy and Rosette can sleep in our bed too. The beds do look wide enough, so I don't see the harm in that. Maybe we could have a special Samu party instead of a pajama party for the occasion too. I don't know what that is, but I'm down. I would be happy to join in. So I'm with you too? What do you expect? You kind of guy who can only sleep when he's by himself? No, that's not it. What? What's going on? What's his secret? Is he actually... I should have seen this coming, honestly. Oh, did Whittle Quatwa want to be with the girls? Always got to watch out for the quiet ones, because there's a hungry wolf somewhere under there, huh? Is he actually a girl? Don't call me Whittle Quatty ever again, and I'm not a wolf. Whatever, I'm fine with this arrangement. Maybe not. I'll try not to snore. Anyway, who's up for lunch? Ooh. Oh, I remember how in the earlier games, the food on the table was just like a PNG. When they were isometric. Oh man, I don't think my taste buds have ever been this happy. My mouth is bursting with flavour. It's called Metao Menji? It's a local dish here in Longlai. The chicken is soaked in peach alcohol before being stir-fried and served in a garlic and soy sauce. Whoever thought of this is a genius. Peach alcohol. The chicken's so tender and it's got that sweet peach quality to it that you can't resist. The flavour is distinctive enough while still being subtle. I'd call it a perfect blend of sweetness, fragrance and juiciness. The chef here must be a real pro. The zongzi is so good. Careful, it's also getting all over you. That was amazing. Yeah, my mouth is in heaven right now. And it sounds like whatever they have in store for dinner tonight is going to be even better. It's going to be a traditional Eastern kaiseki meal served in courses. Kaiseki? What's that? It's kind of one of those pretentious meals that are all about presentation. Though in this case, I'm sure the Eastern cuisine's as good as it looks. It's more of a Far Eastern thing than what I'm used to. Something I've noticed, by the way, but how do you know so much about everything here, Van? I was wondering the same thing, actually. This isn't the first time you showed us around somewhere. But it feels like you know this place far too well to have just come here for work. I was hoping you wouldn't pick up on that. I lived here a few years back. Really? When was that? When I was 19, for about half a year. Only half a year. It was more for training than for fun, though. That explains it, then. I suppose that must have been a while after he separated from Elaine and Mr. Kincaid. Mr. Kincaid. Why did I think that Renee was her brother? But he knows about her secret. So back when you were my age, huh? Hard to believe your memory's still sharp enough to remember what happened over a decade ago. It was only 5 years ago, damn it. But yeah, I should be able to play tour guide for you guys just fine. Anyway, like I said earlier, we're going to split up for 2 hours. Go ahead and sightsee, go for a stroll, grab something else to eat. The guidebook we got from the inn should help you around. Try and avoid going around alone though, especially you, Humes. You always got to be with someone. Aye aye, sir. If there's anything you would like to see, I would be happy to accompany you. There's so much I want to check out, I don't know where to start. What did you have in mind, Agnes? I know I want to see the temple, but I'm not sure whether or not to go there first. Drink, play and buy is my game plan. There's got to be a spot for Mahjong here, right? Even if there is, it's not going to be in any tour guide. I guess I should help them around some before they get themselves in trouble. Select 2 additional members to accompany Van. They can be swapped out later using the computer in the room. Who do I want to take? Let's go Agnes and Yume. But that will have to be for another time.